All right. Welcome back to BeerFormers, episode 61. That's about 60 more than I thought we were going to do.
Seriously.
So we're having fun bringing you the best in my collection of Transformers and our best
How many episodes is that in dog years?
I don't know, you have to divide by 7.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, we're bringing you the best of what's going on in my collection of the Transformers, what little bit of Transformers knowledge I have, and we're also talking a lot about adult beverages. And all the different places we have, all the fun adventures we have going to find new places to have adult.
It's always an adventure.
All right, so for this episode, we're going to be talking about a classic character who has been completely reimagined in recent years. All right?
Who could we be talking about, possibly?
This is the counterpart to our episode 2 episodes ago, Ultra Magnus. All right.
Okay.
Ultra Magnus, we talked about him briefly. He was like, the right hand man to Optimus Prime. He disappeared out of nowhere though.
Yes.
But he was officially listed on his tech spec as the city commander.
Okay.
So he's supposed to be in charge of Metroplex, I guess, and running that, right? So this toy came out at the same time, that same year, 1986, and this was the city commander for the Decepticons. And when you bought this toy as a kid, and you picked it up, and you read the tech spec, you're like, oh, this is a cool character. But that's as far as it went. And we're talking, of course, about Galvatron.
Oh, okay. I've heard this name a lot.
This is the vehicle.
What is that supposed to be?
Cannon mode for Galvatron. So this came out.
It's a cannon.
This came out during the movie year, so everything's futuristic, right? So Galvatron here has 2 modes, and the second mode, as I'll put it in your hands and show you, is very simplified here. But this is Galvatron's main mode, and it's supposed to be just like a cannon. It's got treads, so it can roll a little bit, And he's just a mobile cannon. He's like you would use a cannon for any other reason, right? To blast people and stuff, right? Questions? You have questions already?
He was the rival city manager.
He would on his tech spec, which you'll have seen on the screen probably by now. He was listed as city commander, and as a kid, what that meant, we had no idea except for the obvious parts of it. He commands a city, right? And so he was listed as being all the stuff that said about him.
And then he had to lead all the city council meetings.
I guess. And it wasn't mayor.
Oh. Okay.
He's commander, so it's a military. Okay. Although mayor is a form of the word major. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I didn't realize Cybertron was authoritarian.
Well, under the Decepticons it is. So yes, these are Decepticons. You can tell by his colorations here. Now, then, sometime after this toy hit the shelves, the Transformers the movie comes out in theaters, and what we find out is that this is actually Megatron.
Whoa!
Megatron.
Plot twist.
Spoiler.
What?
Again, if you haven't seen Transformers the movie from '86, what are you doing? Go stop this video and go watch it.
Stop right now and go watch it.
In the battle between Megatron and Optimus Prime, where Optimus Prime dies. Oh, you discovered something. We'll get to that.
I wondered if it lit up.
Megatron gets beat up pretty badly too. They take him into space, and he's so beat up that the Astro Train, who is transporting all the Decepticons as they retreat, says, "You gotta lighten the load." So Starscream, of course.
Yes, it's always Starscream.
I'm so sorry to do this. She just chucks Megatron out into space. Megatron floats up to find Unicron, and Unicron basically enlists him to be his right-hand lackey to try to help find the matrix of leadership, and reformats him into Galvatron.
Oh, okay, so he's
Galvatron comes back.
Yeah.
Starscream's getting coronated. He just transforms into this for the first time on screen, blasts him once, and just disintegrates him.
Yeah,
Which led into our Starscream episode we did a few episodes back where you have the ghost of Starscream, right?
Yes.
All right, so the season 3 was continued on with Galvatron. In the movie, it was voiced by Leonard Nimoy, Spock.
Oh, wow.
But in the regular cartoon of season 3, it went back to Frank Welker, who was the voice of Megatron. And it wasn't a secret that he was formerly Megatron, but they didn't really play on that a lot. Like, you used to be Megatron, now you're Galvatron. It was just kind of like, he's Galvatron now, and here we go. But he was, like, insane. Like, clinically insane.
Was he always Galvatron after that, though, or did they start calling him Megatron again, way down the road?
It depends on which continuity you go with again. All right, I'll explain about that real quick. Then we'll get this in your hands. So, as quickly as I can.
A lot of explaining.
Well, as quick as I can. The Transformers cartoon in America ended with season 4, which was only like 3 episodes, called The Rebirth, in which Galvatron's there, and the Autobots ultimately win, transform Cybertron back into a powered-up planet, and the Golden Age begins. And that's kind of where it leaves off. So he doesn't really get any kind of ultimate fate, right?
Right.
However, in Japan, they didn't do the Rebirth. Juicy. They went on to the Headmasters.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And Galvatron was in it, but, they had to get rid of him to pave way for the new Decepticon leader, which is Scorponok, right? So fairly early on, Optimus dies again, because Optimus Prime does come back like he always does. And so they get rid of Galvatron by having him be trapped by the Autobots and gets crushed under a bunch of ice in the Arctic. And that was the last time we saw of Megatron / Galvatron. He was gone.
Ever? Okay.
Until about 1991,
Hold my beer.
We talked about Battlestar Optimus Prime before, right?
Yes.
Okay. When that series of the toys came out, there was all just like magazines at that point. There wasn't a cartoon. And in the pages of the magazine that told the story of the Battlestars, there was another creature sort of like Unicron called Dark Nova, who resurrects Galvatron's body from under the ice and transforms him back into Megatron.
Okay.
But he's Super Megatron, and then
is he super insane?
No, I think he's cured of that too. But he goes on to cause havoc, of course, and they get rid of him. So let's see if you can transform Galvatron here.
Well, first of all, I want to know: did this light up in any way, shape, or form?
Okay, so
it looks like it should.
It's got a button here on top.
Oh, yeah. I pressed that in man noise. Yeah, it does light up. Yay!
He's got 3 sounds actually.
Annoy your cat.
He's got 3 sounds. Mine's getting a little old. Not all 3 of them work, and it also depends on how hard you press the button.
Oh. That one just lit up. Oh boy.
That's almost like, did you get the question right? No.
Yeah,
wrong.
Okay, that didn't phase Ronan.
And this last one, the sound part seems to be just gone. I can't get this one to work no matter what I do, but I can get it. He still lights up. Okay.
Do that first one again though to see if he reacts.
He's looking around, but he doesn't really he's not perking his ears up.
No, that one, yeah.
So this was his cannon place.
It's not like a ding.
Kind of an homage, because it's never seen in the show. Okay, but in kind of homage to his existence as Megatron, he does have a handheld gun mode.
Oh,
right? So just take that thing there and bend it down, make it to handle, bend it back a little bit like that, right?
Okay, this is the trigger.
Nope. Then you gotta bend these up. I'll show one for you, okay? And then you're gonna do like this, and then bend these around, just kind of get them out of the way. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very satisfying ratchet
sound. Lots of clicking and stuff like that. And then you can hold them like a pistol.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah.
So that's pretty cool, right?
I like it.
So keeping Megatron's original gun mode, kind of, sort of. This was never seen in the cartoon.
Oh,
he only transformed into the gun and place. Yeah. Right? Do you want to try to transform him into a robot?
Okay, so he's got 3 modes: robot, gun, and
cannon.
Cannon tank.
Okay, take off the barrel.
There we go. Okay, these seem like arms.
Now, while you're trying to transform that, I'll try a minute to get stuck.
Is he supposed to spin around like that?
Yeah, you'll have to switch his hips around the opposite way. That gets folded up. Yeah. So, you've had lots of appearances in the comic books over the years, especially in the European version of the Transformers comic book.
Does his head come up?
This thing in the back needs to kind of pull out and get out of the way.
Oh.
Then that all slides
his
down
head just came
to reveal the face. See, so just pop that all down.
Okay.
Get this out of the way. It's like all the way down like that.
All right.
Okay, and then that kind of goes there. This kind of go up there like that, man.
But look, there's his face. His face is pointing this way.
You got it.
All right, so this should probably spin around, right?
Megatron / Galvatron weren't seen again until like the early 2000s, right? The Megatron and Beast Wars was a different character for the same name. In Japan, they had a Galvatron in Beast Wars too. It was also the same idea. Just a different character who had to happen the same name.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the transform mode.
He doesn't have very big hands.
No, I'm being facetious. You have not even come close to it. See the hands hiding in there?
Oh.
Can I pop those out? Finally in Transformers Armada in about 2002-ish, right? We get introduced to a whole new Megatron that was carried over in 3 episodes, 3 versions of a cartoon. There was Armada, Energon, and Cybertron. That same Megatron carried over, and we got introduced to the idea of Galvatron as a concept being an upgrade for Megatron. So in every one of those cartoons, Armada, Energon, and Cybertron, at some point in the cartoon, Megatron gets upgraded, usually with just a new color scheme, usually something that resembles this, a lot of purple and stuff like that, right? Into Galvatron. And then it's unexplained how he gets turned back into Megatron again. But that's it. You think you basically got it? Yeah, now you want to extend his legs. His legs are very short right now, right? Those legs will come straight down.
Oh, wow.
So, he's very ratchety, as you said.
Yes. Oh, I got it.
You know, he's got toes.
Oh, he's so tall.
Toes that need to flip out, too.
Oh. Okay. He's very tall. Bum.
So it wasn't until the early 2000s when this was like separate too. When IDW Comics got the comics license for Transformers, but they introduced the idea of Galvatron finally being a separate person. There was kind of orders from on high from Hasbro that Megatron is too much of a legacy character.
Yeah.
We can't just have this confusion between him becoming Galvatron all the time.
This is right in his crotch area.
Yeah, see, you press that and he makes a happy noise.
Nice, yeah. Wow.
Do that real quick.
Oh.
So they finally created an idea of Galvatron being a different character. So they made him like a character from the past who
So they can coexist.
they can coexist, yeah.
Okay.
And there's a little bit of that in the comic books too, but it involved time travel and stuff too. So nowadays,
Yeah,
Galvatron is a character who is separate from Megatron. They just have a similarity in the sense that they both have an arm cannon. That goes there.
Got it.
Okay. And that's about as far as it goes. Yep. So when you got this as a kid, though, if you never saw the movie, if you just didn't go see movies and you just bought this toy, you had zero idea that was supposed to be an upgraded, rebuilt Megatron.
Well, what did you think it was?
Well, I knew about it because I saw the movie, so it wasn't too big of a mystery to me.
Yeah, you were in. Okay.
But it was like, it's like, why would they do that? I guess there's a similar thing to Rodimus Prime.
Yeah.
On his tech spec, it didn't say he was Autobot leader. It called him Protector.
That's pretty vague term.
Which a lot of people,
broad.
a lot of people have speculated that was like maybe Hasbro's way of giving us a wink that maybe Optimus would come back, because at least in British monarchy stuff,
I think
the Lord Protector was someone who kind of guarded the kingdom until the real king came back, type of thing. Whether or not Hasbro was thinking that far ahead, I don't think so, because everything I've heard was that when Optimus died on screen, that was intended to be it, and they got so much backlash for it, that was then they decided to bring him back. And that wouldn't have been the case on the tech spec, because that would have all been done then. So why they made Rodimus Prime Protector on his tech specs, I don't know.
I think that they ran out of time to come up with an idea, and they go, he's a protector.
Did you see his eyes light up into the lasers too?
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, do that. Oh, cool.
I don't know if you'll be able to show up in the camera. And I will do it for the above camera for sure.
In his head, the top of his head. So
that's so that this can light up.
He looks like a chess piece.
Now he's a conehead. He comes from France.
He does. He eats mass quantities. As soon as mass quantities. He has a daughter named Connie. So this is pretty cool. I love his head.
He actually has some decent articulation for a toy back then too. He has knees.
And he's pretty flimsy. Like when you're feeling
mine's
him.
old too. Don't forget.
Yeah, but I mean it's just like real like.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Yeah. This guy's got electronics. There's no metal parts in this one at all anymore. But
the ratcheting's really good on him though.
The colors are wrong too. As he was creating the cartoon.
What's wrong about
this
it?
was designed before the final version of it was decided upon.
Okay.
So he was kind of so there's a version of this exact toy that came out in like the early 2000s again, when they were doing a lot of homage type stuff, trying to get more money out of his collectors. Where he's in his correct cartoon colors. There's a lot more like the purple, the gray and purple.
Do you have that one?
I don't, and I have no desire to actually get that one. I do have two other Galvatrons though that I did want to just show real fast. Okay, before we go on and talk about our beer. One is. This is not the most recent version of Galvatron. This is just the one that I have.
He's stuck here.
This one came out during the Titans Return line. He's a headmaster. So his head pops off to this guy Megatron-y looking type head.
Does the head transform?
It does turn into a little robot. We're not here to talk about this though, so we don't want to spend too long on it.
Oh, look at that.
But there's been a couple others that came out since that don't have the headmaster technology that are probably pretty good, but I'm pretty happy with this one, so I'm just going to keep it.
Can I hold him?
Yeah, and he's very light compared to that.
He's lighter. Yeah. Does he light up too?
No electronics. No. This one's a triple changer. Instead of the handgun mode, he's got like a jet fighter mode in addition to like a cannon mode.
Oh, that's cool.
And I think all subsequent versions of Galvatron have that kind of as a
and why was he released? When did you?
He was released as part of the Titans Return line. So the thing they had that in common is all the guys were headmasters.
Okay.
Everybody was a headmaster in Titans Return.
What does Titans Return mean?
Titans refers to like the giant Transformers like Fortress Maximus, Metroplex, things like that. So these guys were called Titan Masters, and that was like instead of headmasters, that was just their thing.
He looks like he's wearing high heels.
Yeah. This toy, coincidentally enough, got retooled and released in Japanese markets as Super Megatron, which is what he got resurrected.
Yeah.
Another one I just want to show you. Maybe we'll do a whole episode on this one someday. This is a figure I made. Okay.
What?
Well,
look at his spikies. How did you make this?
I cobbled together from pieces of a couple of different Gundam figures and a bootleg version of Sky Gary who we've done in the past, right? Yeah. And I kind of Frankensteined him together, repainted him, and I turned him into a Target Master. But I didn't get his Target Master partners out because again I don't want to spend too long on this. Well, but he's got Target Master partners who can.
I've got so many questions. Number one, how does he fit into the Galvatron story?
I conceived him as, because we've done this on our show already too. We did Power Master Optimus Prime, right?
Yes.
Okay. In the toy continuity, it's just the toys.
Can I hold him?
Yeah. He's a little fragile, but
But
in the toy continuity, right, there was Megatron.
Yeah.
There was Galvatron.
Yes.
And then when the Action Masters came out, there was Action Master Megatron. So he went back to Megatron for that without any explanation, right? That was it.
I'm gonna take your
Whereas in the toys for Optimus Prime, there was Optimus Prime, there was Power Master Optimus Prime, okay?
Okay.
And then you had also, I guess, you had Rodimus Prime to kind of go along with that. Megatron / Galvatron didn't get any kind of like master upgrade.
And you thought he needed that.
And I thought he needed one. So I thought, well, I'll make him into a target master. So I gathered together all these parts, and I gathered some like old Micromaster toys that had the ability to combine, and I gave them the ability to plug in the end here, or actually be just a handgun. We'll do this.
Does it actually transform?
It kind of sort of can, but it's sort of like, you're unimpressed with his mode here. It's similar to this. It's kind of like, okay, yeah.
Right, but you made this. I'm very impressed with this.
I gave it a new page.
Did you have to do any 3D printing for
No,
it?
this was before that. We did this when we were just barely married. I think we
What? When did you do this?
I think I put this in the art contest I got at BotCon.
Was that at our first house, our tiny little house?
Yeah.
How did you do this without me knowing?
I did it right there on the kitchen table. You watched me. You just forgot about it because it wasn't.
It's probably too busy watching Friends.
Yeah, whatever like that. So this is Super Target Master Galvatron. I entered it into the BotCon art contest, and I got an honorable mention. Is all I got.
Well, they're dummies. But that should have won grand prize, blue ribbon.
But I had to put a new face on it. And I put more spikes on its head so it would kind of resemble Galvatron's, crown and stuff like that. But if you know Gundams, you probably can guess what Gundams this came
very
from.
Impressive.
I just want to show that. And like I said, maybe we'll do a whole episode on some of the toys I've made over the years at some point, right? Where I've put them together. But so that's just a brief overview of Galvatron, upgraded Megatron or not, depending on which area you're looking at. But again, a cool electronic toy.
It's cool.
And there you go. So now we've done Ultra Magnus and Galvatron.
Well, now let's do some Ultra Beer.
Let's do some Ultra Beer. Where did we go this last weekend?
Well, this is kind of fun. And one of the cans that you're going to bring up here actually goes to the color scheme of purple. But we went to a place that is really more of an experience. And the reason we went, well, the name of the place is Skol Brewing Company.
SKOL.
SKOL.
Like the toast. Skol.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So why don't you go ahead and pour me one, because I am really parched tonight. Yeah. So we went to Atlanta to see a concert. We drove 8 hours on a Saturday, saw our kid, and then went to this concert. But in between it, we had to get fueled up. So we'd seen this place before it opened in downtown Atlanta. Let's go ahead and taste this beer real quick.
So this first one we're going to try is called Skol Nation.
Cold IPA.
And it's kind of, obviously, if you see it, it's kind of got homaging the Minnesota Vikings in color. But they didn't flat out rip off the logo because,
I got some stuff to tell you.
Raise one for the North.
Woo, this is delicious. This is so hoppy. You're going to love it. So, anyway, we'd gone by this place. It had a big Viking on the window, and it said it was coming soon. Well, it's open now.
Yeah.
So
this is their logo here, basically.
Now,
you see everywhere.
This is not to be confused with the Skol Brewing Company of the same name, which is in South America or South Africa.
Oh, really?
This is just a brand name of it. It's actually a business. It was created by the Atlanta-based hospitality group 200 Peachtree Group. So they created Skol Brewing Company and Valhalla Social. And within Skol Brewing Company, they have a award-winning chef. His name is Rich Rosendale, who has created all kinds of Viking-themed foods. And they also are crafting what they say are the finest beers. They're actually not brewed there. They're brewed by a place called Southern Culture, which is...
Cultured South.
I'm sorry, Cultured South, which is known for their kombucha.
Ah.
But it says right here, Skol is a Scandinavian word meaning cheers or good health, especially before battle.
Skol.
It says Skol Brewing creates the finest craft ales to satiate the Viking in all of us. Gather ye friends and foes and head to this brewery for a battle of the beers. And if drinking beer is enough for you, there's another business in the back of the brewery called American Axe. You can do some axe throwing while you're drinking.
What's more Viking than that?
Exactly.
Right? So the place has all kinds of Viking iconography everywhere. You'll see the pictures as they're coming up as we're talking about it. Lots of pictures of Viking stuff. There's weapons on the walls. The chandeliers are like horns or antlers, I should say. You know? So the place kind of feels like a modern day, obviously Viking type.
Yeah, it's dark in there. You go in there, it feels very moody.
Now, when they say their food is Viking themed, I had a mushroom and Swiss burger. I doubt the Vikings had that, but it was a good mushroom and Swiss burger. But
the place is huge, and their slogan is "Bad decisions, good stories."
Yes. It was a lot of fun though. It was a lot of fun.
We got a giant pretzel. We got fried pickles. I had what they called a Viking salad.
Which was
kale.
Kale's
Yeah, and it was wonderful. I really enjoyed it. It really got me fueled up for a 3-hour concert.
Pretty extensive menu. You'll see pictures of that. I took pictures of every page of the menu, so I'll be throwing those up too. But yeah, it's pretty extensive. A lot of stuff going on. Very busy because it was right. It's like just a couple doors down from the
Centennial Olympic Park and
State Farm Center, which is where our concert was going to be at. So there's a lot of people that were also going to the concert. So we got it at kind of a busy time. But they were doing their best to keep everybody happy and served and you name it. So
when we were there that night, I got an oat IPA. It was very hazy, but it was just right. You got a darker beer.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if we can find them on here. Yeah. But I wanted to bring this home because I saw it. Oh, it looks like the Minnesota Vikings. Well, Skol Brewing is the official home of the Skol Atlanta fan group, which is the official fan club of the Minnesota Vikings. So they have official watch parties.
So it says here on the back, too, it says, Skol Nation is brewed for the faithful, the ones who bleed purple, brave the cold, and never stop believing. And it goes on from there. But yeah, this is that. You can tell this is obviously meant for that. But because of licensing, they don't have the official okay to do the full-on Vikings logo. So theirs is very Viking logo-ish.
Yes.
It's like just close. It's just close enough, But yeah. What's our other beer? We got Big Daddy French style Pilsner. And I was curious about this one because I'm like, what makes a Pilsner French style, right?
No, here's what we got. So I got the Cities.
Yeah. I got the Norski Nightfall.
Brewed with a bold grain bill of over 50% oats. The Cities pours with a soft hazy glow. It sure did. It had a smooth pilling mouthfeel. Yeah, I agree. It had late dry hop additions of Mosaic, Styrian Wolf, and Zappa hops. Well, it was a very good beer. And you had the Norski Nightfall. It was a traditional Schwartz beer. So it was very rich and bold, full of flavor.
So here's the Big Daddy French style. I'll put them side by side so you can see them. This is a little bit lighter.
Okay.
A little bit lighter. You ready to finish that off and I'll give you some of this.
Okay, well, let's see what it says about Big Daddy. It says it showcases French hops and Alsatian grains for a light, effervescent Pilsner with floral aromatics and a gentle sweetness.
It kind of reminds me of German beer, which I know the French would love me to hear me say that, but
Oh, that's
so
the same thing.
You haven't got that.
I know.
Just making sure.
I'm just really loving that is a sweet and bitter blend of hops that is so good.
This is light. As you can tell, it's a lighter beer.
Yep.
But it's got that kind of, I don't know, for lack of a better term, that skunky quality that German beer.
It's sour. You know what? It reminds me a lot of the beer that we brought back from Perennial. It was either no, it wasn't Perennial. I think it was Four Hands.
We have a Saison de Lis type thing.
That's exactly what it reminds me of.
That was Perennial. Yeah. So this one's got just their main Viking logo on it. This one says brew with malts and modern hot varietals from France, Alsace region, and then given the Skol treatment. Big Daddy 3 pours crisp and clean. And
it has a super sweet front end if you do it on the end of your tongue.
Yeah.
But I like how the flavor of this cold IPA Skol Nation lingers.
Maybe instead of saying Germanish, maybe it's just European.
Anti-protein
it's very European, lager.
Well, these are both great. I really like them. I really had wanted to get a darker beer. They said it was not available yet, but it is now. And this is what's funny to me. It's called Sukio Squatch. It was a chocolate milk stout. But it's part of what they call their Dirty Dave beer series.
All right. I love it.
It's on tap. It says, meet Dirty Dave, the mischievous rogue of Skol Brewing. He's the kind of character who lives for tall tales, questionable decisions. Sounds just like you.
I'm looking at him.
Beers that don't play.
And maybe I'll find this picture and I'll put it up there, but he kind of makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, that looks just like you.
No, I'm thinking this guy here. He looks like a guy in blackface.
Oh, no.
I think he's supposed to be an over-tan guy.
I think it's supposed to be a Sasquatch, Dave.
Is he hairy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's better then. I'm like, oh, my God. Like, when I put it on the screen, you be the judge. You be the judge.
His nipples.
Yeah, his nipples are shaved. You'll see it. I'm definitely going to put that on the screen when we get up to it. But I'm looking at it from like 3 feet away, and I'm like, what am I looking at over here? But,
but these
regardless,
are really fun.
Great beers, good time. If you have a chance to go to Midtown, well, actually, it's more downtown Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Downtown Atlanta.
It's right by the Centennial Olympic Park.
Yeah, but we're like where the aquarium is and the Coca-Cola experience.
Museum,
it's right in that whole area.
The college football
couple
Hall
doors
of
down
Fame.
from Waffle House.
Yeah, we've eaten at that.
It's on the same block as the famous Juke Joint too. Place.
Yeah,
I think it was just called the Juke Joint.
Yeah,
right? Yeah. So if you like that music, but
they don't distribute, as far as I could tell. You can, but we bought cans. They got all their beers in cans,
and I think it was always mixed packs.
Yeah.
It was billed as you just get a 6-pack, but it wasn't explained to me until I ordered because the waitress came back and said, we only have 2 of these.
Yeah.
So I ordered just a 6-pack of it. And I go, well, just give me the 2 you got and, I'll take the Big Daddy. Too.
Yeah.
So we got 4 Big Daddies and 2 Skol Nations. And there.
So that's how you can take the beer with you, but mostly you want to drink it on site with really good food. So, so go there hungry. Know that you're going to probably spend a little bit of money.
It's like, what? A block away from like one of the main metro stations too.
Yeah,
or MARTA stations.
It's very.
It was the Peachtree Center station. So
it's very conveniently located.
So if you're in Atlanta, you're taking the MARTA. You get off at the Peachtree Center station. Right, it's pretty much.
You're going to a concert or a basketball game, or taking your kids to one of those museums down there. It's family friendly.
Yeah. And as Noel said, we didn't watch it be built, but we would walk by it every once in a while. I'm like, oh, I can't wait till that place is open.
Yeah.
So when we finally knew,
it's fun on the inside. It's a fun environment.
Yeah. There are other games you can play too besides Axe Throwing.
Yeah, this is what was interesting. They had all these kind of. It was like, it reminded me of an outdoor patio at a brewery, but it was inside. Yeah. So like, as we were walking down this hallway, when you get past the axe throwing area,
it's cornhole.
Yeah, they had a cornhole set up. They had a pool table set up. They had a skee-ball machine set up, and they had a basketball hoop game.
Yeah.
It was all free. You didn't have to put any money in it. You could just go back there. And I played that skee-ball game for probably a good 20 minutes. I was trying to get in the 50, and I never did.
One ball stuck. I had to reach up there with the pool.
You saved the day. But it's a lot of fun. It's fun to find little places like that. Yeah. So really, it's really more about the experience. But they are like trying to do. Oh, look at this, Dave! Coming soon, a Belgian style blonde ale. We just missed it. It's coming out in June.
I guess we'll have to go to Atlanta again.
I guess so.
All right. Well, now we got 3 places in Atlanta.
I know.
We got Skol. We got Monday Night, and we got
Sweetwater, and there's even more than that. So
those are the ones we can get to pretty easily.
But it was a perfect way to get ourselves started for the night ahead, because it was a long night after that, a long show, and then had to get back and drive home the next day.
I feel as we wind down the beer portion, we should Skol.
Skol!
Skol!
Very good, very good.
All right, so as we wind this video down, if you would like to know more about Galvatron, 2 places you can go to are the Transformers Wiki, tfwiki.net, where I get most of my images from. Thanks to the wiki for providing those images there. And Chris McFeely has the basics on. He has a wonderful video about Galvatron. Talks about most stuff I talk about, just better. He talks about how he's a separate character today, and the Armada, Energon, Cybertron years where he keeps going back and forth between Galvatron and Megatron and blah blah blah.
That's more from I can't keep track.
Yeah, so check both those out. But if you'd like to know more just about any other Transformer that we haven't talked about, drop us a line. Let us know. Hey, why don't you talk about this one?
Does that guy ever talk about the guy you made?
What do you mean? I think not too many people know this exists, honey, because this is just my
They will now. Yeah. Now we need a show.
If you were at BotCon 2000, I guess you might have saw it in the art.
Skol to you, buddy.
But if you'd like us to do a full video of this or any other toys that I have made for myself over the years by Frankensteining things together, let us know.
I'd love to do a whole show of that. Okay. That would be fascinating.
I've got several in my collection of toys that I made. When I say made, I use heavy air quotes because I didn't obviously injection mold the plastic and stuff like that. But I did put together.
I didn't make this beer, but I love it. And if there is a beer or a spirit, a brewery, an experience that you think we should try out, drop us a line. Put a note down there in the comments. And we love recommendations. We'll see what we can do to get there.
So make sure you hit all those buttons. Tell your friends about us. Share, like, subscribe. Hit the bell. Please, all that stuff. Let's get this channel elevated a little more here. Again, our goal is not to necessarily make money on this channel, but it would be. I wouldn't turn it away.
Yeah, because then I can buy more beer.
I wouldn't turn it away. So yeah, so please hit all the buttons on it's YouTube. You know how that all works. Please help us out. So as we finally wind this thing down and say the final words here, please make sure you play responsibly and drink responsibly. And thanks for checking us out once again here on BeerFormers.
More than meets the eye.
Skol!
Skol!